Now that Stranger Things has finally concluded after 10 years of its run, the question arises, was the 10 years of storytelling, 10 years of character development, 10 years of world building, and the most importantly, the 10 years of wait for this ending, was it worth it? My answer is yes, a solid yes. Yes, it was worth it. Yes, it was not perfect. Yes, it had many big plot holes. Yes, some characters were just unnecessary. And yes, the ending is not perfect or even close to being perfect. I mean, not everyone can be Breaking Bad, but it was still worth it. And the Duffer brothers deserve their flowers. I will say Stranger Things Season 5 is the weakest among all its previous seasons, even weaker than Season 3. But it's not bad or anything, it's just feels kind of rushed, even after every episode before the finale is 1 hour long, and finale is like 2.5 hours long. But still, it asks for more depth, more twist, more threats, and more character flushing. One of my biggest complaints about this season is that to answer so many questions and give character happy endings, the writers created even more questions, which resulted in even more plot holes. These plot holes were so big that even the writers cannot explain them. The relationship between characters felt off, felt like they don't even exist, they don't even know each other. For example, Joyce and Jonathan, or Eleven and Max. I mean, she didn't bring her back to life just for her to say, quote unquote, oh, you're here, and don't even start me on military. The military was so useless that it felt like an open world game where you kill low level monsters to farm points for experience. That's what military there for, to farm aura points for Nancy and Hopper. Will finally got his moments, which were hyped and completely justified. But his coming out of the closet scene was written so lazily that it felt shallow, disjointed, and not at all emotional or heavy. It felt like he came out just for the sake of coming out. That's it. Furthermore, that big build-up that was set for Vecna was all washed out by the bunch of high schoolers. Again, despite all these flaws in the final season, I still felt excitement watching it. I still got a bit emotional when I realized it was the journey and the characters which made me fall in love. The secrets unfolding, the world building was so beautiful. Honestly, it made me a bit emotional when I realized that these things are just not coming back again. In the end, my last words are the end was not perfect. It doesn't have to be, because it was never a perfect show. But it was a very, very good show. A show that will be remembered for so long. A show that was the last bit pieces left of monoculture. A show that many grew up with. I grew up with. A show that we need to say goodbye to.